Hey guys, it's Jackson Fulcher here, and the other day, Sony Pictures Animation announced its slate for 2017 and 2018. Both movies and television. Isn't that surprising, guys? Should we talk about it? I think we should talk about it because there's actually a couple things that I want to discuss. So first off, we all know how we've always wanted another Smurfs movie, except not the Smurfs 3, like the continuation of the Neil Patrick Harris one. No. We want to reboot it again and make it entirely CGI this time. CGI animation, fool! So that's exactly what they're doing, and as you know, it stars Demi Lovato and Rainn Wilson. Rainn Wilson's in it, right? Yeah, Rainn Wilson. And it's going to be directed by a man named Kelly Asbury. And just in case you don't recognize this name, he's done films like Spirits of the Stallion, something horse, I don't know, Shrek 2, and Romeo and Juliet. Of course, I love Shrek 2, by the way. Shrek 2 is a really funny movie. And then you have Romeo and Juliet, which is not Shrek 2 at all. I don't really like Romeo and Juliet. It's kind of dumb. And looking on here, there are two writers for this movie. Now, one of them worked on the Goldbergs, I don't know how many episodes, but the other one, this is actually interesting. The other writer has worked on the upcoming Moana Disney film, so maybe this is a good sign. But then again, it's a Smurfs movie. What do you expect? It comes out April 7th, 2017. Be excited, or don't. Maybe don't at all, because who cares about the Smurfs? Who wants another Smurfs movie? Because I don't. I didn't even see the second one. I just saw the first one, and it sucked big time. I don't know why they're trying again with this one. Hey, maybe it'll be good, but then again... Now this is the one that's actually kind of big. This is the movie they announced last year that they were going to be making. The Emoji film. It now has an official title. Emoji Movie, Express Yourself. Guys, I'm not kidding. This might be the worst title I think I've ever heard in my entire life. I get it. Like, the emojis express how you're feeling, so Emoji Movie, Express Yourself. I get it. It's just so stupid. Like, saying that out of my mouth doesn't seem right. Like, imagine seeing a poster for a movie with all the emoji characters, then you just see Emoji Movie, Express Yourself. The Express Yourself part feels more like a small tagline that you'd put, like, in the corner of a poster, not an actual part of the title. Like, Express Yourself this August 2017. No, they're messing up. And I get it, like, we live in the time of the Lego Movie and the Angry Birds movie, even though Lego Movie's way better than the Angry Birds movie, and Angry Birds movie is just a decent movie. I get it. You can take something that doesn't seem like it could make a good movie and actually make it a good movie. It's just this movie doesn't seem like it's going to be a good movie. Here's why. It's going to be directed by Anthony Leondis, who is most famously known for Kung Fu Panda, Secrets of the Masters, that short that they released on the DVD, Igor, the Disney film, and Lilo and Stitch 2. Yes. What a great thing. Oh yeah, and he will also be writing with another writer. And what has he written before? He's written Lilo and Stitch 2 and Igor. But you know what else he's written along with that? Kronk's New Groove. You know, the sequel to Emperor's New Groove, except Kronk's New Groove. Get it? This movie is going to be a masterpiece. I can't wait to see it next August. Get excited, guys. Now, the next one actually sounds a little bit interesting. This one's called The Star. Comes out December 8, 2017. And what this movie's about is pretty much taking place on the first Christmas, pretty much like the nativity scene, if you know what the nativity scene is. If you don't know, I don't know how you're still living. And it's pretty much about a brave donkey who's a hero on that first Christmas night. Yay. This actually sounds a little bit interesting because it's going to be directed by Timothy Reckert, and he did an Oscar-nominated short, I'm not sure if it won or not, called Head Over Heels. So that actually seems a little bit interesting. On the other hand, the writer of this movie, there's one writer, like Simon Moore. There's so many Simon Moores on IMDb, and I couldn't find out which one they were referring to, so who knows. However, the other one, Carlos Kotkin, he's done movies like Rio 2, and the straight-to-DVD open season Scared Silly. So who knows, 50-50 chance this movie turns out to be good. We got an Oscar-nominated director doing this one, but then again, you have one of these writers doing shizzle, and then you have a writer who is a mystery to me. Like, which Simon Moore are they talking about? Like, if you go on IMDb, there are so many Simon Moores. Like, which one are they talking about? Alright, the next one, I said back in the day, like when this movie was released, and I was talking about the box office for it, that I do not think they should make another sequel. Because I think they were just done. They're doing it anyways. Hotel Transylvania 3. It's finally coming out. Oh, yes, coming out in September once again, September 21st, because, you know, the first movie had the record for highest opening weekend for that month, and then the second one came out, and that broke the record, so that's great. So Hotel Transylvania 3, clearly that means it's going to break the record once again for September. However, Genndy Tartakovsky is coming back, and he said while working on Samurai Jack, the new TV show, that's a remake or sequel to the actual Samurai Jack show that he also did. I don't know, but he said he had a great idea for this movie, and he really wanted to do it. He didn't have it at first, but after coming up with that idea, he really wanted to do it, so... Oh, maybe this is a good sign. Genndy Tartakovsky has done a lot of good stuff in the past, like the original 2003 Star Wars The Clone Wars show, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, as I just mentioned. And also the writer of this movie did Austin Powers 1 and 3, Baby Mama, and Mr. Peabody and Sherman, the 2014 animated film. Not bad. I haven't seen Baby Mama, so I can't really talk about that movie, but I love the Austin Powers movies. I think they're really funny, and I really enjoyed Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I had some fun with that movie, so maybe this is good stuff. They didn't mention anything about Adam Sandler coming back to co-write like he did with 2, so maybe this is a good sign. We'll have to just wait and see. I hope that this movie just doesn't suck. Like, Hotel Transylvania, I enjoyed. Hotel Transylvania 2, it's fine, nothing more. I really hope that Hotel Transylvania 3 just doesn't drop the ball entirely. Also, we're going to be talking about Hotel Transylvania again in just a little bit. Just you wait, guys. And this is the one I'm really interested in because Sony decided to make an animated Spider-Man film. That's right, you may be getting Spider-Man Homecoming over at Disney. You get the live-action stuff there, but over at Sony Pictures, they've got the idea to make an animated movie about it. The movie's slated to come out December 21st, 2018, and it's being written by superstars Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and it's going to be directed by Bob Persichetti, and he wrote the animated movie The Little Prince, or animated short. No, it's an animated movie. So this actually seems like a good thing. Hopefully Avi Arad, famous producer of Spider-Man, known for screwing up many things in the Spider-Man universe over at Sony, doesn't screw this up. I have a lot of faith in Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I love those guys. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Lego Movie, 21 and 22 Jump Street. They're doing the Han Solo anthology. Like, this is amazing that they're doing this. So as you can see, I have a lot of faith in this animated Spider-Man film. Even though Sony's been known to mess up Spider-Man a couple times, I have some faith for them now because Phil Lord and Chris Miller, because they're cool guys. I love them. They're awesome. But we're not just talking about movies here. No. That was like the end of the movie discussions with Sony Pictures Animation. They're deciding to put out some TV shows. So let's talk about them, of course, with the huge early success of the new Ghostbusters movie that's causing no controversy whatsoever. They decided to release a Ghostbusters TV show that's going to take place in 2050 and will further expand their cinematic universe. And it's going to be released early 2018, and their title is Ghostbusters Ecto-Force. I honestly don't know why they're doing this. I mean, I can understand them maybe in development for it, but them officially saying, this TV show? Yeah, it's definitely coming out, because, look, I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters movie. I actually have some faith in it. I know the trailers, they're not that good, but Paul Feig has been known to make some pretty bad trailers. Bridesmaids, The Heat, and Spy. Spy was a big surprise for me, because I thought the trailer for that one sucked. So I haven't seen the movie. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Hopefully it turns out good. I have a lot of faith in Paul Feig. He can make a good comedy, so I think he'll be able to deliver. It's just you have so much controversy surrounding this movie that I don't understand why you'd want to announce it now. How about wait until people might say, oh, the movie is actually pretty good. Then, it's funny you should mention that, because we actually have a TV show coming out. It's gonna be awesome. Because, hey, what if the movie does suck? Then you have this TV show that's supposed to further expand your cinematic universe. and then no one really cares for the movie, then you just have this TV show that's here. Who would want this? Also, continuing in the TV show debacle, Hotel Transylvania will be getting its own television series. It's going to have a 2017 air date. And what is it about? It's about the teenage years of Mavis. That's right, the daughter of Dracula. It's about her teenage years. You might be wondering, Jackson, what channel will this be airing on? Who else? Who else does teenage girl television series well than Disney Channel? That's right, Hotel Transylvania is officially getting the Disney Channel stamp. And it's going to air on Disney Channel. Why? Why? Look, Gendy, I'm not sure if you're behind this TV show or not, but I have faith in you with Hotel Transylvania 3, but if you can in any way tell them that, hey, maybe you should shift this TV series to another network and maybe change the entire premise, that would be great. Because for me, a guy who likes the first two Hotel Transylvania movies, a guy who's hoping for 3 to be good as well, this show does not interest me at all. Why would I care about what Mavis does in her teenage years, her teenage vampire years? Why would I care about this? It's especially a huge turnoff that it's airing on Disney Channel. And I know Disney Channel has put out some good animated stuff. Phineas and Ferb was alright for like a season, and then Gravity Falls is great. Star versus the Forces of Evil, that's a big surprise to me. I actually really enjoyed that show. And Wander Over Yonder, that's a good show as well. And then you have Hotel Transylvania, the animated series, taking some of the generic cliches that are on most Disney Channel sitcoms, taking a teenage girl and making her the focus. Yeah, because I've never seen a teenage girl be the focus of her own sitcom on Disney Channel before. You know, like Girl Meets World, or Liv and Maddie, or Stuck in the Middle. Maybe the show will turn out good. I hope it does. Because I don't want Hotel Transylvania to stoop to Disney Channel level of bad. I mean, there are some bad things about the Hotel Transylvania movies, but it's still a good movie. They're good movies. It's just they have some poor things about them. I don't want them to all of a sudden just nosedive into the complete abomination that is the Disney Channel bad. Oh my gosh, I just thought, what if the TV show is so bad that people actually kind of stay away from the third movie? Or the complete opposite, the TV show boosts up people to actually go see the movie. I don't know. And finally, the last TV show on here, the one that surprised me the most, for a 2017 air date, airing on Cartoon Network, a show that will expand the adventures of the films. This is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. You heard me correct. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs will be getting its own television series on Cartoon Network in 2017. Yeah, because the end of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 really made me want more. I really wanted a TV show about this. I certainly did. Look, I enjoy Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. As I said, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, they're geniuses. They're awesome, and I love Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. But I didn't want a sequel back then. They made it anyways. And in no way, shape, or form did I ever think they'd be able to put out a television series about it. But here we are. I don't know what's happening, and I know Phil Lord and Chris Miller are probably not going to be behind this. They're probably not going to be working on it at all, so I can automatically just assume that the show is probably not going to be that good. But Cartoon Network has some good shows. Definitely better than Disney Channel. Like We Bare Bears was a big surprise to me. Steven Universe is a great show. The Amazing World of Gumball, I'm surprised that it's actually still good. I actually really enjoy that show. Adventure Time and Regular Show. So maybe this show can be good. Hopefully. I hope so. Please don't let me down. Please, Cartoon Network, do not make a disaster out of this show like you did with Uncle Grandpa. And that does it. That's the entire 2017-2018 animation slate for Sony Pictures Animation. Oh wait. Surf's Up 2? Yes, people. A straight-to-DVD sequel to the animated film Surf's Up, starring Shia LaBeouf. I doubt he's coming back, but you want to know what this one's about? You want to know? I'm going to tell you. It's about promoting WWE. That's pretty much the entire plot of this movie, because WWE people are going to be in it. WWE is helping out in making this film. It's pretty much like Scooby-Doo and the WWE thing that happened. It's pretty... Surf's Up 2 is going to be that. You know what? I'm glad it's not coming out in theaters. I'm glad it's a straight-to-DVD sequel, because no one needs Surf's Up 2. Just like how we don't need a remake to Adventures in Babysitting, made by Disney Channel, but, you know, that happened too, so I guess anything's possible at this point. Anyways, what do you think of this slate? Some interesting things, some weird things. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, I did some homework. I watched the original Adventures in Babysitting from the 80s, starring Elizabeth Shue. And I found the Disney Channel remake online early. So I've seen it. I've seen both. The original and the remake. Rant coming soon. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.